Makwana, Associate Professor and Head of Computer Engineering at GTU, School of Engineering and Technology. With 4 granted design patents, a funded research project on multi-band antennas for 5G enabled IoT devices, and over 60 publications in reputed journals and conferences, he has contributed extensively to areas such as AI, IoT, 5G 6G technologies, and machine learning. His research not only advances these cutting edge fields but also creates opportunities for innovation and practical applications. Today, he will be delivering his first lecture of the day and third lecture overall on the role of AI in different domains, challenges and issues, current trends in AI.
Okay, thank you, Maria. Am I audible? Am I audible? Yeah, thank you. So, welcome again in the third session of the first day of the Gyan course. The topic is the role of the AI in different set of the domain, challenges, issues, and the current trend in the AI. In the morning session, the madam is already discussed about the starting from the programming language to the algorithm and the different type of the AI and the machine learning, the concept of this one. So in this session, we will talk about the what kind of the applications in the your AI and the machine learning point of view. So here, there are the many applications in all the sectors, but I will discuss only few of them. Mainly it is in the medical diagnosis, agriculture, and the insurance and the real estate. Okay, and because in India, these are the four major. Two are the one of the level of the mature application in the field of the medical and the agriculture, but the insurance and the real estate, we don't have the any kind of the involvement in the AI. And because of this, we need the AI application in the all the domain, in the application and the sector point of view for the betterness of the human beings. Okay, so this is and I will discuss about the use what kind of the ML algorithm, DL algorithm used in this domain, and what are the challenges in the domain of this sector. Before going to start, I will acknowledge these are the research paper that I have considered to make this presentation. So I am very thankful to all this contributors who give me the idea about making this presentations. So now today, many people are doing the use of the AI, machine learning algorithm, by taking the data set, applying some algorithm and get the output. But there are the few points that the developer are not taking care about in the development of the AI system. So at the end of this session, end of this course, if you focus on this kind of the requirement in the development of the AI application, then your AI model will be the more useful with the different aspect of the applications. So in the during the development, we are not considering the adversarial attack. Okay, so we just apply the machine learning algorithm. So here there are the many kind of the adversarial attack on your AI model. So if you consider these things, then you may get the better AI model. Then it is one of the things is the reliabilities, and there is a model act as untended for a specific period. So the reliability of the AI model is one of the key factor and the key challenges in your AI model. Then the robustness. So the robustness is how the model react to new all unseen sample. As a human being, when I based on my experience, I can do the work based on my experience. Whenever the new condition will come, how I will handle. So that kind of the robustness maybe I don't have. So if you you have to develop the robustness of your AI model. So whatever the unseen condition or unseen data, how my AI model can react or give my predictions level of which the better accuracy. So that will define my robustness of your AI model. and the explainabilities. So when I take the decisions, at the time that I have the something in mind why I took this decisions. But in the AI model, whatever the your decisions, so at the time it is a black box, and whatever the input and the output are the predictions. So at the time the users who are using the AI model are not knowing the what is the science, what is the logic behind the taking this particular decisions. So that kind of the explainability are not in the most of the your AI algorithm what you are using, because you using the some algorithm and apply the input, but you don't know whether the what are the predictions are not why this prediction comes from the based on the your input. So this is a missing point, or I can say it is a challenging part of the your AI model. So if you add this the decision taking capability of the your AI model, so that will give the idea to the who are using the AI. Okay, suppose for the medical persons, if the you classify the image of the particular disease, and giving the idea this is this kind of the classification, or this is this kind of the classification. As a doctor, we don't know how this action is taken place. So this is the, if you add this kind of the phenomena to the user stakeholder of the your AI model, then it will give the more trust on the your AI model. So this is one of the things that we require to add, and one of the challenges in the today's AI model. The second is your biasings. Okay, so as a human being, we are always doing the biasings. Okay, so in the same way, the machine are if the machine will do the biasing, then there is no control over the over the this machines with AI based. So the model decisions are based on the race or gender. So this is one of the case concept about the reduce the biasing on the based on the different kind of the algorithm and the data set. And then is your fairness, the unbiased decision for all the users. So what is your fairness for whatever kind of the data, whether it is good or whether it is a bad, or whether it is a odd or whether it is a even, your AI should having the unbiased decisions for all the cases. And the control is take the control of the model in the case of the urgency. If the machine fail in the case of the urgency and is continues to make the actions, then there is some uneven conditions that cannot be handled, or that cannot be handled by the anyone's. So this kind of the controlness is required whenever the any urgency case will become. And then it is the interpretability. Interpreting the model's features, weighting parameter are the one of the issue, and the security and the privacy, secure the data and the code also. So there are the many kind of the malicious attack on the data as well as the code. So if you look at these are the current challenges in the AI that can be useful for that can be you have to consider during your development of the AI based model. These are the I told that every domain, every sector are now require the AI penetrations. Okay, so there are the many use cases, and there are the many well developed algorithm used in the all of the this kind of the various domain. That is education, healthcare, transportation, manufacturing, smart cities, automation, creation of the new content, agriculture, defense, space, fintech, and environmental and public service. So this defense and space, our chief guest already told, because the AI is using the before the 2 decades. Okay, recently the S foreign led, all are the AI based kind of the solutions, but we are using this AI solution for our work nowadays. So that's why we are taking care about the AIs. Now, this is a what is your this is a machine learning point of view, and this is your deep learning point of view. So input feature in the machine learning, the four kind of the part: input, feature extraction, classification, and the output. whether this input is the scooter or no scooter. But here in the machine learning, the feature extraction is done by the manually and having the low data set. The size of the data set is low, and the feature extraction are the mainly done by the manually thing. In the deep learning, the data set is large, and the feature extraction is done by the computer by the programs. Okay, so there is no human intervention in the feature extraction part of the your deep learning. So there is a basic difference between the machine learning and the deep learnings. Here, the both application is the same classifications. Okay, application is the same classification of the your input data. So here the feature extraction is done by the manually, and here the feature extraction is done by the some kind of the algorithm or some kind of the mathematical formulas. Okay, so this feature extraction is done by the without any intervention of the humans, and that's why we get the some kind of the intelligence in the your AI model without any use of the human. So this is the basic difference between the machine learning and the deep learning point of view. Now, so this is my first domain, that is a medical diagnosis processing using the machine learning. So these are the step about the how the machine diagnosis help using the machine learning can be solve the medical issues. So here the input is a patient record, then it is the patient, and it is from the data from the patient, it is extracting the feature, data processing, and the categorization of the procedure. These are the different kind of the algorithm, KNN, decision tree, and the SVM kind of the algorithm of the machine learning. And based on this algorithm, you will get some kind of the predictions disease, and then it is computing the accuracy of the models. And here, I already discussed the feature extraction manually by the specialist. So here for the medical point, so here we need the knowledge about the medicals, okay, to extract the data from the given data set. So for this case, if you are not having the knowledge about the medical science, then we are not able to, as a developer, we are not able to extract the features. Okay, so we need some kind of the basic knowledge about the medical science, or we have to contact the specialist doctor for the specific disease of the your medical diagnosis. And second is difficult to perform the feature extraction for the large data set. Okay, even if you told there are the 10,000 images and ask to the doctor to separate out the feature, then no one will allow, no one will help you to extract the this one. So this is a when you use the machine learning algorithm, then this is a issues in the machine learning based applications. And the third is the fail when the data collection is not accurate. Okay, and so the accuracy of the diagnosis is limited. If your data collection is long, then even though if you use the good algorithms, then the accuracy will suffer. Okay, so these are the idea about how the machine learning can be used in your medical diagnosis. Now, these are some of the example where we can make the comparison of the various disease diagnosis process using the machine learning algorithm. This is your disease research goal and the methodology and the findings. Okay, so here it is the kidney disease. It is the goal is your classification and the comparison of the disease, and the methodology is used SVM and KNN. So KNN is given the better result as compared to the SVM in terms of the classifications. And, another same disease, kidney disease, to decide the accurate treatment method to the doctors. So this is for your doctor point of view. They used here different algorithm, KNN, SVM, decision tree, classification, and logistic regression. So here it is giving the more accuracy about the 99% in the case of the SVM as compared to the others, where the KNN is given the 96%, LR given the linear logistic given the 94, and the decision tree will give the 93%. So here you can get the idea how to select the algorithms. and then it is the breast cancer, identification of the breast, identification of the disease. So here it is the KSVM. It is the here KSVM with the I can say cascading of the KNN and the SVM. Okay, and it is given the 97% of the accuracy. This cancer is the comparison study on the various ML algorithm, SVM, decision tree, NB, and the KNN. The highest accuracy you can get the around the 97%. Diabetics, it is the early detection of the disease, SVM, and the diabetics is the comparative study with the different algorithm KNN, SVM, RM, J for yes decision tree. So here the decision tree gives the highest accuracy. So this is just idea about the different machine learning algorithm are used in the medical diagnosis. Okay, and now second is the uh, deep learning. How the deep learning can be used in the medical diagnosis. So here in the deep learning, I told that the feature extraction is done by the mathematical formulas or some kind of the algorithms as compared to your mathematical, as compared to your machine learning, where the feature extraction is done by the manually. Okay, so here there is a one another kind of a feature engineering will come to extract the your feature from the your given data sets. Okay, so one of the popular is the your CNN. Okay, convolution neural networks. Okay, so this is a part of the deep learning. So there is a one lecture on the fundamental of the deep learning that will I will explain the better way how the deep learning will comes. Okay, so here this idea is the this is the, my input and in the given image of the your MRI image suppose. Okay, so it is a there are many part of the images. Okay, and out of the this whole image, only few region are having the features that will decide the your that will decide the type of the disease. Okay, so instead of the making the whole image in the your calculations, okay, that will require the more computation requirement. Okay, so instead of this, only focus on the those area in the image where the my feature are importance. So that will reduce the my size of the my computation, size of the my reduction in the my dimension. So that kind of the thing is in the your convolutional neural network CNN, where it is a use the convolution method to reduce the dimension from the higher dimension to the lower dimension that will extract the picture of the importance. And that is considered as a way of picture engineering. Okay, so this is early we are doing the manually. Whenever you have the small data set, we are using the manually. But in the large data set, we cannot do on the manually. So here, mainly to decide the which region is important for the my classification, there is a picture extraction by the convolution, and there are the many kind of the step after the convolution reduce the large image to the small image of the feature, and then after that there are some another method that is your non-area pooling. The pooling will give the idea about the what you call normalizations by a part of the your images, or it may be reduced the your features, and then after that it will go. This is a part of the your neural networks, and it is a heart of the deep learning. Okay, so in this case, number of the hidden layer, number of the neurons, and how it is connected. So this is a part of the basic convolution neural networks algorithm that is used in the deep learning, where large data set, feature extraction, and the your prediction of the your data set, and then it is coming the your output of the your output of the your medical diagnosis. So that is kind of the secret. Yes, madam.
Sir, is there any difference, basic differences among feature extraction, feature selection, and feature engineering?
All are the feature engineering. Under the, I can say it is all are under the feature engineering will come.
Okay,
So
so
for the given large data set, how you extract the features. So there are the many kind of the process in betweens.
Okay.
Okay, here from this whole image, if I want to find out the one small object, then I have to do the many things to find out the one particular features from the one given image.
So basically, all these three are used interchangeably.
Yeah, it is depending upon the what you are going to target it.
Okay, it's because in a deep learning, feature extraction is done by the deep learning algorithms.
Yeah.
So now the basic question is, suppose an image is given to the machine, like any deep learning algorithm, for example, the breast cancer image, right? So how does deep learning algorithm extract the features from the image?
So this will come when you by the training when you go for the training of your data. At the time, based on your accuracies, okay. At the time, we have to at the time whatever the result will come, okay. Suppose X result will come about the accuracy percentage. If it is not up to the mark, then we have to go for the redesigning of the your whole the process. So at the time, you have to change some parameters. Okay, in this case, there are the thousand of the parameter to extract the to get the result as per requirement. At the time, you have to change some whether it is the overfitting, underfitting. Like this way, we have to change some kind of the parameter, and then we have to get this kind of
because my question is like when image is given as an input to the deep learning algorithms, now what are the main features that can be extracted from the image? What I understand that if image is an input, then there should be the RGB color, there should be the pixel values, there should be the intensity of the image. Now how does this value be related with whether the image contains breast cancer or not? So what is the terminology of the features here? I mean, I'm not getting the feature extraction that is done by the deep learning algorithm here. For example, again, I'm giving you one.
Now, in this case, madam, what happens if you apply the any parameter? If you have the thousand of the parameter, if you give the input automatically it will extract the features.
So from the image, sir, how does your algorithm extract that what portion of the image contains the breast cancer or not?
Madam, I will discuss this case in my use cases.
Okay.
There you can get some idea about your query. Right?
Okay, fine. Thank you. Thanks.
Okay, so in the deep learning, thank you, madam. Skin disease classification and diagnosis. So today I just discussed about the domain of the applications. Okay, in the next lecture I will discuss something about the use cases of the specific in the disease point of views. Skin cancer early detection. So in this case, as compared to the machine learning, okay, so the application will be the more specific for the early detection of the disease and the heart disease classification, liver cancer, COVID-19. These are some of the example of the medical diagnosis processing using the deep learnings. These are some of the few examples of the comparison of the disease diagnosis process using the deep learning algorithm. Here, the type of the methodology used in the disease diagnosis for the breast cancer, deep belief network using the backpropagation neural networks, different k-mean closing direction, and the k-mean edge detection. The k-mean is more accurate than the others. CNN and LSTM, accuracy of the order of the 95. CNN gives for the skin disease, it is the 95%, and the skin cancer, it is a linear SVM and CNN. Here it is a accuracy of the 97%. Heart disease accuracy is in the case of the deep neural network is the 83%. Now these are the open issues and the future plan in the medical diagnosis process. We require the explainable diagnosis. Okay, if the doctor is not able to understand how the prediction will come, then no one will give the trust, because as a patient we will ask to the doctors, not to the AI. So if your thing is to make the trust on your AI model, it is one of the issue is explainable diagnosis, quality of the training, clinical translation, lack of the trust by the doctor, lack of the reliable in the trust for the model, medical data characteristics and the standardization and the interoperability and the secure diagnosis. So these are the current issues in the medical point of views. Okay, medical application. And now, second domain, I am just talking about the what you call agriculture. So everyone, we are having the many work experience in the surrounding regarding the smart agricultures. Okay, so still we are having the because of the many reason we are not able to get the agriculture in the AI because of the many reasons. Okay, so these are the some of the reason are the increased food demand because of the every year 0.5% of the population are increasing. Okay, and every day we have the more demand of the foods. Okay, so this is the one of the challenge in the agriculture and the water shortage. Okay, so every year, every part of the India having the this kind of the water sources, and also the capacity of the reservoir are limited, and the groundwater is also the limited. It is going to the deep and deep. Okay, so these are the some of the one of the terrain, and then it is the environmental pollutions because of the industrialization, many because the environment which is not suitable for the crops also. So this is one of the challenges in the agriculture. Climate change. Okay, today is a summer, but it is a raining sometimes. Okay, and if it is a monsoon, then it is a different kind of the climate we can see. So there is a global climate change scenario, and because of this, it will affect the agricultural sector also. Global economic factors. Okay, so we know today what is going on the geopolitical path. At the time, if any country will not allow to export or import, then the crops demand will be the less or more. So this kind of the thing is there. Then it is the soil erosions. So this is the one of the issue that what you call because of the heavy rain or because of the high flood, many nutrients are run away on the rains. So at the time that this will give the some kind of the less nutrient to the crops. At the same way, we are using the pesticide and the many chemicals to increase the crops. But for some crops, this pesticide are useful, but some another crop it is not useful. So such kind of the variation are there, and so these are the one of the challenges and the irrigations. So we know conventional irrigation system in the our farms. Okay, so we don't have the smart irrigation. The how much water to be given to the particular day that we don't have the any idea about the any idea in the what you call in the and then it is the low productivity, and there are many reasons for your low productivity. One is the disease in the plant. If the disease in the plant is the in this case, then you can face your low productivities. So these are the case where the we can say increase the food demand due to the increasing the population, industrialization, modernization, urbanization, and the deforestation, less rain for the cultivation, low productivity due to the low soil fertility, degraded quality and quality of the crops, high price of the fertilizer, lack of the proper nutrient, less land for the cultivation, spreading the crop disease, use of the excessive pest, rodent and the unwanted herb, irrigation, uneven rainfall, lack of the water supply management, lack of the modern irrigation method, such as the drip irrigation, sprinkler irrigation, and the surface irrigation, soil erosion, topsoil layer is swept away by the mostly either high-speed water, running flood, or high wind, causing the soil to the lose the nutrient load and the plant. water shortage, and climate change. That already I discussed. Okay. Now, how to solve these challenges? How to solve these challenges? So there are the many because we know India is the one of the agriculture country. So we already have the many kind of the solutions. Agriculture robot, crop and the soil monitoring, pest management, disease diagnosis, intelligent spraying, weather forecasting. So here, for example, the location of the seed, we are putting the uneven. Okay, some seed are nearby and some seed are the far away. So, at the time, this will affect the our crops, and ultimately it will give uh, it will give the issue in the yield of the crops. Okay, so this is the one of the issue. This can be solved by the agricultural law, where the as per the predefined positions, predefined distance, there is should be the minimum distance between the two seeds, and that will give the better yield in the your crops. Okay, so that kind of the thing is done by the robot in the agriculture. Okay, and the crop and the soil monitoring. So we generally what happen, we are powering the water and the pesticide. We don't know what is the exact amount we require for the specific seasons. We don't know based on our experience, based on the farmer experience, we are giving the water and the pesticide to the on the crops. So if you monitor the amount of the water and the amount of the fertilizers in the crop, so this can be done by type of the crop and the actual condition of the soil. Okay, so for this case, we want to put this many sensor around our crops, and it will give the measure the your what is the current volume about the all these parameters that is affect the soil. So in this case, if you know, then this is enough. So then there is no need to give the water or fertilizer second times. So whenever it is not enough, at a time that we have to give the fertilizer and water to the crops. So this kind of this thing will increase the yield of the crops and the protecting from the disease, and also the reduce the cost, because the unnecessary the labor work and the fertilizer cost will increase, and it will give the your uh, even though it is not giving the good yield of the crops. So this can be done by the crop and soil monitoring. We have to monitor the growth of the crops and monitor the nutrients in the soil. So this will give the better yield. That can be done through the AI, pest management and disease diagnosis. So the disease diagnosis, so as per the uh, record, more than 20 to 40% of the crops will be damaged because of the diagnosis. Okay, if you, because there are the many factors that affect the disease in the plant. Okay, so in this case, if you control the disease in the plant, then it will give the more output or more yield of the crops. So that kind of thing is the disease diagnosis, and then it is the intelligence spraying. So this will give the idea what amount of the water to be spray on the which region of the crops. Now, whenever you look at the satellite image of the about the crops, at the time that you can measure that the some area are having the good crops and some area is having the less growth about the crops. So at the time, by giving the more water to that area will increase the your crops on the your field. So that kind of the thing is done in the case of the your intelligent spraying, weather forecasting. Okay, so in the we know weather is uh, one of the reason to fail the crops. Okay, so if you know in advance what will be the weather in the after 2 days, okay, if it is raining, then there is no need to put the rain on the my rain areas. So this is a such kind of the weather forecasting is required. Now this is a different application. Already most of the them are I discussed the yield predictions, feeding fertilizer, harvesting. Now harvesting is the one of the issues. Okay, when to harvest the my crops. Okay, so at the time the if we have the some season are fixed on this season after the this number of the day we are harvesting the our crops. So this is how to give the good quality of the crops, good quality of the fruit or food. Then it is depending upon the exact day when you harvest your crops, it will give the good quality of the crops. So that is one of the way to include the harvesting in the AI and the managing this crop health monitoring, breeding seeds. There are many seeds, whether it is good or bad. At the manually, it is very difficult to identify the seed are bad or good. Okay, so at the time the base even the sometimes farmer are fail to see whether the seed are good or bad, and that is the one of the reason the some kind of the disease or fail of the crop will come in the picture. So this is one of the area to identify the good quality of the seeds by using the AI to get the image processing of the seed, and that will identify the your good quality, either good or bad, classification of the seeds. So that kind of a thing will become in the case, and the food processings. Uh, uh, the food processing is the word actually. So how to make the your food in the sustainable level. So that kind of a thing will become in the your food processing, warehousing, and water irrigations. So these are the area of the application in the agriculture. By using the AI, you can make the AI in the agriculture. Now I just focus about the plant disease here. Okay, so there are the many to identify the plant disease. The first we have to identify the causes of the plant disease, and then we have to see the symptoms, and then we have to see the occurrence and how this plant should be spread. So major causes is by the fungal, bacterial, and the viral. And we have seen the different symptom, rust, blight, and the rot. So this symptom will be either on the surface of the leaf, maybe on the fruit, surface of the fruit, or it may be surface of the stem, or maybe the surface of the root. Sometimes this is in the uh, sometimes the symptom will be the inside the fruit or inside the stem. So at the time the in the upper part it is good, but inside it is the bad. Okay, so it is very difficult to find out the symptom whenever it is the inside the your fruit or the stem, and sometimes it is a rot. Okay, so these are the some of the kind of the symptoms that can be in the your plant disease, and the occurrence. So this is the endemic, epidemic, and the pandemic. So some diseases are the endemic, some diseases are the epidemic, and some diseases are the pandemic. So based on this occurrence of the disease, we have to make the some kind of the how the AI can be used here, and how the diseases are spread. So there are the one of the reason is by the soil. If the soil is not good, then the disease will be spread to the plant, and by the seed. So if the seed is not good, then your plant will be having the disease. and second is the air. Okay, so we have seen that the many fungal or many virus will come from the through the air from the one location to another location. Okay, so this will give the disease spreading the disease in the air. Okay, so these are the causes, symptom, occurrence, and the spread. If you identify this, then after the if you apply the various machine learnings and the AI algorithm, then we can decrease the disease in the plant. Okay. So there are the different way of the your machine learning here. Machine learning way to detect the your disease, deep learning, then image processing, IoT with the AI, multimodal data fusion, where it is not only the image but the different kind of the data types will come in the picture to find out the disease of the plant. Then it is the attention approaches. This is one of the various method to identify or to classify the plant disease using the AI. So these are some of the example of the different kind of the plant disease classification and diagnosis using the machine learning, vine, type of the disease, and the techniques that can be used, and the result about the accuracy from the 67 to 90%. So this is just example of the vine, potato, tea, soybean, tomato, and the potato, and these are the different kind of the disease seen in the this kind of the crops, and this is your different algorithms that can be used to predict the particular disease in the particular crops. And this is a case about the plant disease classification and diagnosis using the deep learning algorithm. Rice, bean, corn, tomato, different 9 plant disease, and the cucumber. So these are the different kind of the research goal for the particular disease, and the use of the CNN and the different kind of the algorithms. And this is the just order about the accuracy in the model. Now, third domain, I am just talking about the insurance domain. Okay, so we have many in India. We have many insurance is not connected with the AI. Okay, and that's why I took this domain in my this lecture. So here, what are the issues? Okay, so there are the static premium for all the person who are taking the insurance. Okay, even if I am bad health, I will get the X amount of the insurance premium. If I am having the good health, even though I have the X amount of the premiums. Okay, so this is one of the static premium and the static quotations about the type of the premium. Even the policy, the insurance company will announce the one particular plan of the policy, and we have to purchase. Okay, so this is a lack of the AI because my requirement is different. Okay, even as a what you call vehicle, if I am having the bad habit of the driving, then my premium should be the more. If I am the safe driver, then my premium should be the less. Okay, number of the occurrence of the accidents. So all are not come in the picture whenever we have the insurance. When you go for the insurance of the any either in the health, either in the life, or either in the car. Okay, so this kind of the issue are not addressed in the AI point of view. Okay, at the same way, we have the habit. Okay, I am not talking about all the people, but there are some kind of the fraud management. Okay, even I am not ill, then I will go for the claiming my premium, claiming my policies. Okay, if I not admitted in the hospital, then I will claim that I will admitted for the 15 days and I can get the money. Even I not face the accidents, then I can get the claiming the my car policies. So there are some kind of the fraud in this case. So we have to either in this case what is the for the people who are going for the fraud, for them it is a profit, but overall for the company it is a loss. So in this case, we, as a company, we have to make the fraud detections. So there are the many kind of the fraud. So we have to identify the fraud. Now it is very difficult to find out the fraud in the type of the different kind of the fraud. So we have the some system that will identify the fraud detections. Okay. At the same way, most of the office in the India are the all the processing are done by the manually. Okay, when you admit in the hospital, at the time of the issuing the policy, at the time that they are saying this, but when you admitted and then after you go, then they are asking the many question and it will take the more time to for the processing of the your claims. So these are the many reasons why what you call different kind of the issues in the this sectors. So this is the manual processing, even underwritings. So whenever you are making the some kind of the claiming in the writings, the different people, different language, all are having the issues. Okay, Gujarati people write in the Gujarati, in the other state they are writing the in their language. Okay, so overall the scenario is different, but the content will be different. So it is a very cumbersome job for the to make the automatic underwriting without human interventions. Okay, and then it is the crime settlement, fraud detection, risk assessment. Okay, static policy and the premium, customer oriented service, lack of the integration of the life insurance, health insurance, and the vehicle. If I am bad driver, then my at the time it is a more risk to the my health and more health risk to the life. It is depending upon there is no integration of the all this different kind of the insurance. So here the main research gap is the lack of the standardization data set and the benchmark. Okay, so in the our case we don't have the too much data set. So this is the one of the research gap. Lack of the regulation to decide the premium and the customer benefit. Okay, lack of the cross market generalizations. The cross market is a region based. Okay, so in this case, even though the different market for the life insurance, different market for the health insurance, so there is a lack of the cross market generalization, and then it is the interdisciplinary collaborations. So if I talk to the someone who is sitting in the policy office and asking about the AI, they are not expert in the AI. They are expert in the their domain. So we need some integration about the interdisciplinary collaboration between to include the AI into the insurance. So these are the role of the AI in the insurance domain. So this is your risk assessment, the predictive modeling, historical data analysis, IoT integration, fraud detection, anomaly detection, pattern recognition, and the network analysis, crime processing. It may be through the computer vision, natural language processing, and process automation, and dynamic pricing. The real-time analytics, customer segmentation, and market analysis. So what is the automated underwriting here, and what are the risk management? So to predict the application risk profile based on the large amount of the historical data. So that is to predict the applicant risk profile based on the large amount of the historical data, and using the ML approaches such as the logistic regression, decision tree, ensemble technique, random forest, and gradient boosting for access the risk factor more accurately based on the customer demographic, health record, and the lifestyle behavior. So here based on the my what do you call the way of the living the my life On based on this, if the company will decide the premium or the term of the premium, so that is known as your risk management. Okay, if my lifestyle is the good, if I take the good food at the same way good lifestyle, then my premium should be the less for the longer period. Okay, so this kind of the risk management should be in your insurance. Provide instant quote and the policy recommendation, reducing the time needed for the manual review. Implement the dynamic prices strategy that adjust the premium based on the real-time assessment. So for example, AI evaluate the wearable medical device data such as the heart rate and physical activity to personalize the health insurance plan, offering the discount to the policy holder who maintain the healthy lifestyle. So if I am having the good lifestyle, then I will having the discount to my premiums. Okay. So these are the different. I will not go to all the equation here. So these are the different kind of the method to dynamic pricing model, premium and the claim, and the Q learning update. And these are the different equation for your dynamic pricing. As the same way for the risk assessment, Bayesian interference, and the expected loss can be calculated as a part of these equations. So here it is some of the cases of the AI use cases across the different phases of the insurance life cycle. Underwriting, AI application is your automated risk assessment, and these are the machine learning and deep learning, and these are some of the benefits: faster processing, personalized benefit. So these are some of the use cases of your customer service, claim processing, policy renewal, and the loss prevention, fraud detection, document verification by using the machine learning and the computer vision that will reduce the fraud claim and the faster approval. Okay, so at the same way for the loss prevention, IoT data analytics is used, reinforcement learning, and the proactive measure and reduce the loss. Okay, so there are the at the same way, same kind of the thing in the real estate. So here we know the property, the valuation of the property, all are the static. So there is nothing to about the AI in to predict the actual value about the valuations of the property. So in this case, variation of the property rights, property valuation, assessment of the market trends, investment portfolio, property assessment, sustainable and the smart building central technology, energy consumption, and real-time maintenance. Okay, so in the same way, same kind of the things, role of the AI in the real estate, property valuation, property management, smart building, market analysis. This property valuation use the computer vision, location analytics. So based on the location, the price can be decided, and the comparable analysis based on the other criteria, we can compare the property valuations. Property management will contain the predictive maintenance, tenant analytics, resource optimization. And the smart building is the IoT integration, energy management and the security system, market analysis, market prediction, demand forecasting, and investment analysis. So these are the main where we can use the AI in the real estate. Okay. So this is just idea about how the AI can be used in the real estate. So there are the different kind of the formulas, different kind of the algorithms to, yes, madam.
Sir, is there any AI tool or is there any ML algorithm available which can control the cost price of the house that we are actually paying to the contractor and the cost price which is actually documented on the paper? Because this is the biggest fraud. We are paying much more amount that we are signing on the document.
This is the equation, madam. The property valuation model Okay, madam.
No, sir.
Now,
I'm not going into
now I'm just saying the depending upon the factor, the features that affect the valuations that we have to identify.
Sir, let me give you one example, right? In a particular zone, for example, in a Gandhinagar, in a certain areas, the house values is bigger, more than the 1 crore, 2 crores. And when you go 1 kilometers afar, then the house price is 90 lakh or the 80 lakh. Now, this is the biggest variations. So, is there any ML or AI tool, or is there any researchers who have worked on this area, wherein they are identify what are the basic reasons behind this amount of the price of the houses that we are paying?
Now, in this case, in the Indian point of view, there are the very few researchers are doing the work on this because we have the many variety of the location and many part in Gandhinagar area. There are the many kind of the localities.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Like in the Raisam, we
Yeah.
are paying more than 1 crore.
Yeah, in the localities.
Yes,
So
sir.
in this case, how this price is decided?
So how will you control this house price?
I cannot control them.
Sir,
Even machine learning
we should
can
have one.
machine learning cannot control the price. But as a AI users,
So we can at least intimate or
Yeah.
send some notifications to the concerned department that this is happening in this area. This is just
Yeah.
an example.
yeah, madam. I got the point, madam. Here there are the many issues, madam. It is not the one day or one feature
Agree, agree.
that will decide the price of the property. So there are the many data required. A large data set are required to get the actual price of the properties.
Yes.
Not only for the Gandhinagar area, but the all
This happens many
many areas. Okay, then and then only we can identify the exact price of the properties.
Yes.
Otherwise, what happens depending upon the builders and depending upon the lobby of the these things, the prices are decided.
Yes, that is what
Yeah.
I'm saying, sir.
That's why I put this domain in my lecture.
Yes.
Actually. In India, we don't have the such kind of the valuation
At
which is
least-
used in the AI.
Yes, sir.
Somehow we have the digitalization of the data of the real estate,
Estate.
but the what you call less integration about the AI in the real estate. I just explore this domain because of the less integration of the AI in India, even in the insurance.
Yes.
Okay, because we have the fixed premium, whether I am good or bad. Okay.
So this can be overcome with the help of the wristwatch, right? Right now we are wearing the smartwatch,
Yeah.
which can monitor us as well as which can store the data. So we can just make a connections of our wristwatch with the cloud. So the patient's data or the customer's data will be stored on the cloud, and that data should be given to the insurance policy
No,
company. And they will decide what kind of the
No,
discount should
here
be
also
offered.
there is some we need the regulations because this is a personal data. Okay, insurance company cannot take the personal data without any consent. So there is some kind of we require the regulation of the taking the personal health record of the persons.
Right. Sir.
Okay, and even though we require some kind of the financial aspect, what is my income and what are my lifestyle that I cannot share with someone else. So there are some regulation challenges here to how this can be solved.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
So these are some of the part and the comparison of the AI techniques for the insurance and the real estate domain, machine learning algorithm, under supervised learning, and what are the type of the tasks and techniques and the type of the model, and reinforcement learning in the insurance and the dynamic decision market scenario, in the investment portfolio optimization, even the investment in the real estate. Okay, whether it is good or bad, who knows? Okay, yeah, yeah. So there are the many kind of the things. Okay, sometimes my investment will be the bad after the 10 years. So how there is some I don't know why my investment will go wrong. Okay, So these are some of the deep learning, machine learning, and computer vision will come in the real estate and the insurance domain. We can use in the different kind of the AI role in this case. So some of the challenges that we discussed right now regarding the data quality and availabilities, scalability and the integration is issue. So here it is the two kind of the challenges: technical challenges, data quality and the availability, incomplete and inconsistent data silos across the department, limited access to the proprietary and the regulated data labeling and annotation costs, and the high computational cost and the resource demand, legacy system capabilities. And the interpretability and the explainability, one of the issues, again, black box nature of the AI model, balancing model complexity and the interpretability, trust and the reliability among the stakeholder. And these are the regular challenges, regulations challenges, compliance requirement, data privacy and protection law, anti-discriminatory laws in the provision of the financial service, model governance and accountability, ethical challenges that we'll discuss in my next lecture about the ethical, and the organizational and human factor, change management and the organizational resistance, concern over the job placement, skill gap. These are some of the challenges in the AI implementation cost, market readiness and adoption barrier, security and the privacy concern, and the data privacy concern. So this is a vulnerability of to the cybersecurity threat, ML model attack by the ML model, and measure of the data security, and the dilemma of the data utility and data privacy, legal requirement for the data settings. So these are this lecture is focused on the how AI can be used in the different domain. Okay, so just give the introduction about the different domain where we can use the different type of the machine learning and the deep learning and the arid algorithms in the different domain. So this is just idea about the those who are having the good knowledge in the computer. For them, it may be the not good. It is a common, but those who are new in this domain, then they will get some idea about the research objectives in the different domains. Okay, so there is just idea about this lecture. Yes, any question here? So this is my end of the lecture. Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
We sincerely thank Professor Gautam Makwana for his insightful lecture on the role of AI in different domains, challenges, and issues, current trends in AI. There will be a short tea break of 10 minutes, followed by another lecture by Gautam sir. So, if everyone can reconvene in 10 minutes, thank you.